Hey guys, this is KMF Ferret, known as Skylar, cameraman for Overdose. I'm not in too many videos, but I'm gonna be in this new series that we're starting. Let's review. I already did a review for Assassin's Creed. Now we're doing one for Bioshock 2. I'm gonna start off saying the graphics on this are definitely kind of weird. As you can see, the machine gun, it's kind of a smaller, kind of a not so big machine gun. It's a really weird game to play. I mean, I like it. The story mode is interesting. I got stuck on a part, so I just stopped playing it. I really like it. Basically, it follows off from Bioshock 1, obviously. I mean, right here, this is just me playing a multiplayer match. I don't have any campaign videos for you, but the online portion of the game is definitely a big addition to Bioshock, and it's a good one too. It lets you play as residents of the city, underwater city or whatever, and you get plasmids and weapons. You unlock more as you go. Big Daddy suit appears every now and then. You basically equip it. You get to play as Big Daddy for a while. You get a huge health boost. You use a rivet gun, and you have proximity mines you can use. It usually decides who wins the game. I lost the game. There's different modes to play, just like every online game. There's free-for-all. There's Civil War, which is like a team deathmatch or anything of that. They have a Capture the Sister, I think it was. You can hack turrets, you can hack machines, they help you out. You see the plasmids I have. I have Electro Bolt, which is basically just electricity. And I have Water Geyser, which I shoot onto the ground or a wall, and it sticks there and it fires off whenever somebody goes near it. Right here, I try to pick up the Big Daddy suit, but this guy gets to it before I do. It really makes me mad. A lot of people who take Big Daddy suit, they usually camp in corners, but anyways, back onto the review of the game. The game's pretty fun itself. I wouldn't say it's too hard. I wouldn't say it's too easy. I'd say it's just right if you pick your level for it. Easy or those levels, and you basically play as a Big Daddy prototype, I believe, and you have to go through campaign. I don't really understand the second campaign all that much. To me, it's kind of confusing. Zaylin might understand it more. He's a big fan of the Bioshock series, and I got this game for my birthday. I decided to play it, and I really liked it. I'd definitely consider buying it for any of those who don't have it. It's a really fun game, especially since after you finish story mode, you can go online, you can play, you can, just like any other game, you get to level up. It's definitely a lot of fun the whole way through. Like, here, you get to change your weapons constantly. It's not like Halo, where you're set with weapons. It's not like Modern Warfare 2, where you get a primary and a secondary. You just go through different sets of weapons. You get to choose 2 of any weapon you want. You unlock as you go. You get like nail gun, elephant gun, etc. And the physics in this, I gotta say, are definitely really cool. There's some levels where there's water falling through the ceiling, and if you shoot a lightning bolt at it, it electrocutes the water, and if someone walks through it, they get hurt. It's very realistic. Story mode's fun to play through for as far as I've gotten. The issue I've had, I'm not sure anyone else will, because I'm not really good with games like this, is I usually run out of ammo, and I have to end up using my drill on everybody, and it's really difficult. Bioshock 2, if you haven't played Bioshock 1, it takes place in an underground city. I'm not too sure about all the other stuff. I know there's a guy named Andrew Ryan. Was he the good guy or the bad guy? He was a bad guy in the situation. And in this game, you have to go against Lamb, which is not a sheep. I can guarantee you that. She's basically the person who created Big Sisters, which is something you go through during story mode. You play as Big Daddy. It's basically he's a big machine for overpowering, and basically is meant to keep the world together, but it kind of fell apart. Everybody's fighting each other, and that's where multiplayer comes in. Your main weapon that you have from the start is the drill. You basically have a drill on one arm. You get other guns, you get the rivet gun, you get proximity mines. It's a pretty good game overall. There's a lot of strategy involved. I can't really think of too much else to say. I mean, the gameplay speaks for itself, whether you would like it or not. It's a pretty good game. You get to research people, which is basically just a damage boost for that life. There's all sorts of different ways you can win. It's definitely a game you won't see many people camping on. Maybe if they have the Big Daddy suit, they camp a lot with that. Like here, I use my shotgun and my machete a lot. It's a really good combination. Just one shot of the shotgun, one swing of the machete, and they're dead. It's one of my favorite online games. Whenever I get mad at other games, I just play this. It calms me down. It's a good game overall. And the gameplay, I gotta say, is easy to get used to. Right trigger's fire, B is melee, all that. But aiming down the sight of the gun, as you rarely see me do, it's a little different. You have to click right thumbstick. But there's ways to change that. Like right here, I shoot down a water geyser, and you didn't see that part after that because we cut it to make the film shorter. But I shot an electric bolt at it, so it makes an electric water trap. Basically, whoever walks over it, they're just about dead. And you get to choose different looks for your character. I don't know what I was doing here. But you get different looks for your character. You get to wear different masks. There's a bunny rabbit mask, which you saw that guy wearing. Right here I'm basically just hacking a machine. It gives you ammo, it gives you Eve, which is basically the, as some people call magic or plasmids, all the powers that you use. I just got the Big Daddy suit. I don't get to use it, really, because the game ends right when I hit here. And yeah, that's basically all for Bioshock. It's a pretty good game. I went 19-6. Alright, now we're gonna review the game. Graphics, we're giving it a 7. It's pretty good graphics. I wouldn't say too well online, but it's pretty good. Gameplay, giving it an 8 because I like the gameplay. It's a few awkward controls every now and then. It's kind of a weird game, but you get used to it. Storyline, a 10. It follows through with the first one and definitely keeps you going. It's not random like other games. Multiplayer or online, we're giving it an 8, definitely, because it's a good game. Not too good, could use a little work, but overall, our overall grade for the game is an 8. Yay. Alright, so thanks for that long pause, Zaylin, but
I'm sorry.
But alright, that's our rate for Bioshock 2. I'd consider buying it, guys, and sorry for that long pause. It was stressful, huh? I know you wanted it.